Oh, hi guys. My name is Ifan Quinn. I'm currently a student in University of Missouri. I'm a senior majoring in accountancy. So today I want to make a presentation. That will be also my last presentation in this class. And my topic is to let you guys pay more attention to the e-waste and the e-recycling, which means electronic waste and electronic recycling. So to start with, technology develops very fast these days, like Apple, Samsung, or other technology companies in California. The most direct evidence is their stock price and their products like iPhone or Galaxy series. However, what will happen if the new series come out and you change a new phone or new laptop like every September when Apple's make a new products? Are you going to sell it? Or if some products cannot be sold because of their bad conditions, you will probably throw it away and in a trash bin just like what I did before. And that's the issue I'm going to talk about today. Like how much do you know about the e-recycle and which means the electronics recycle and how does it work and what will be the impact of it. So the first point, like there are many recordable materials in the e-waste, just like aluminium, copper, or even some small amount of gold and silver. And aluminium is the world's largest using metal. But to make the qualified aluminium needs a lot of energy and it's very hard. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, total aluminium sector energy use accounted for over 300 trillion British thermal unit in 2006. So recycling these materials and these metals could be cost saving. And many of the producers have heard too much aluminum could be very harmful to the planet. Just like some aluminum in the soil that will be harmful to the planet on that soil. This is according to the Spectre Analytic. So recycling could be less harmful to our environment, to this world. And the second point, the amount of the metal is limited on this planet. These metals, just like the gasoline, we heard a lot of saying and a lot of voices from people saying or experts saying that gasoline is going to be used up in the future, like 10, 20, or 30 years, and so does the metal. Their amount is limited on this planet, so recycling this metal could be less expensive for both consumer and the factories. And some metal are scarce. For example, gold. According to the BBC News, the latest figure shows the all the gold in this world is approximately 171,300 tons, and most of them are used as a gold reserve for the economic purpose. So, like the rest of them which could be used for the industry or the technology, very limited. And the third point, there are also e-waste recycling legislation which are made to regulate the recycle of the e-waste. According to the Balance magazines in the United States, 25 states have mandated electronic recycling, covering 65% of the U.S. populations. Also, almost all of the policies require manufacturers their responsibility to provide funds for the recycling effort. And I also want to use my own experience as an example. Like when I was a freshman, I live in a school dorm. Like every 2 weeks, there will be a note posted on the wall saying that if if you have some unused devices, electronic devices like Apple Shuffle or something, like very old, you can either donate it or throw them in a special trash bin, which is the recycling purpose. So now we know the harm of the not reusing and recycling the e-waste. It is both harmful for you, for your environment and your budget. Since the technology is still developing and you cannot promise that you will never change your phones, why do we just start now to reuse the e-waste, and we can always see a good result of doing it.